Hey everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today we are continuing our Gridania opening arc, where we cover everything we missed in our main playthrough, because we did not start in the Gridania region. Today we are going to be taking care of the last 5 side quests available exclusively to people who started in the Gridania and Black Shroud area. Heading north from Bent Branch, we can find our first quest right over here from Rosalind. And yeah, in total it looks like there's only about 10 side quests exclusive to people starting in Gridania, so thankfully there's not too much that we need to deal with. We did 5 of them last week, and we're doing the last 5 today. Hello there, Rosalind. Rosalind needs an adventure to destroy Diorite eggs. Ooh, that sounds important. Your willingness to assist the residents of the Twelveswood is commendable. If you have a moment, mayhap you can assist me with a delicate matter. My duties as a wood whaler include inspecting the matron's lethe for signs of damage or decay. It's never been a difficult task, until the other day, when I discovered several clutches of Diorite eggs. I've no problem slaying the beasts when full grown, but the mere sight of their eggs sickens me. Spare me this disgusting task and destroy the eggs. Okay, we are destroying eggs along the matron's lethe. Lovely. Oh, those are not shaped in the way I expected them to be. I honestly expected them to be quite a bit bigger given how big Diorites are. The babies must be quite tiny. Alright, well, that is one set of eggs destroyed, and a very angry parent dead in the process. Now let's go ahead and get climbed up here so we can take care of the other set of eggs. Looks like they're going to be... here we go. Nestled right over in this corner. How did they get up here with no one noticing? I can understand the structure down below, but... up here? They really climbed all the way up here just to lay their eggs. Alright. Well then, with that duty done, let's report back to Rosalind and let her know the good news. Alright, I return with multiple destroyed eggs, and angry and dead parents. Would that I could always rely on a kind soul to handle such tasks. My training prepared me to face beasts in combat, and not once have I shirked that duty. But to lay hands upon those sticky, slimy eggs is just... Well, clearly you have no problems doing so. Thank you for your help, adventurer. Yeah, of course, anytime. Alright, 4 quests left to go. The next set of quests are going to be along this area. We've got 1 over by Gilbert's Spire, and then I believe 2 over in Gabino's Boyer. And the ones over in Gabino's Boyer I'm particularly excited for. In the main Let's Play, when we were doing side quests in the Central Shroud area, I was actually very upset that we didn't get to do those. They are some of my favorite early game quests that are available. They're just very fun. Alright then, so our first stop is going to be just east of the Bannock. And I believe we worked with the soldier in particular before who's going to be giving us our quest. Let's see, what is the duty you would have us do? Where are you? No, it's not Morangine, it's the one next to him. Hello, Erold. What do you got for us to do? Erold needs an adventure to supply him with a high potion. I think I have some of those. Oh gods, the pain. I caught a scurry of squirrels gnawing on the fences earlier. I managed to drive them off, but not before they decided to gnaw on me instead. Now I'm the bloody mess you see before you. To make matters worse, I find myself without so much as a single high potion. I know, foolhardy. I vaguely recall using my last one after some trifling scrapes several moons past. The gods alone know I didn't think to replace it there and then. You wouldn't happen to be carrying a spare flask? If you don't have any on hand, the merchant at the Bannock should have some in her stock. I can't leave my post, so if you could bring me a high potion, I'd be tremendously grateful. And yeah, it looks like we do have high potions, probably picked them up from another quest. 7 hells, did those accursed squirrels leave any part of me untouched? Ah, you're back. Do you have that high potion for me? I never left, sir, but here's your high potion. Thank the gods, I owe you one, my friend. Here, I want you to have this. I had no idea squirrels could bite so hard. I thought I'd seen everything, but it seems there are still surprises to be found in the 12's Wood. We both would do well to remember that. Alright, well, I'm glad that I could help in some way. Let's see, how's this bit of necklace? It is a downgrade, so I'll take the money and run. Okay, next up is Gabino's Boyer. So let's get on up there and see what jobs they have for us. Alright then, hello there Gabino. What kind of work do you got for me? Gabino at Gabino's Boyer is looking for an adventure to deal with a parasite fungwar infestation. Gods damn you mushroom-headed, spindly-legged, spore-spewing abominations! Suck the life out of my precious trees, will you? Damn you to the 7! Oh, thank the matron, you look like just the sort to help me deal with this nightmare. My poor trees. Trees I have tended since they were scarcely saplings, I might add, have been infested with parasite fungwars. If I let those pests have their way, my babies will be naught but deadwood before the week is out. Smear a little of this amber unguent on an infested tree, though, and the horrid creature will drop clean off, allowing you to administer adventure-style vengeance. Mwah! Did you hear that, you malignant toadstools? Your end is nigh. You'll rue the day you... My apologies. The wrath was upon me. Fear not, I am now quite calm. So, the fungwars, bastards that they are, have attached themselves to 3 trees. Once you've ground those treacherous mushrooms into a pulp beneath your righteous boots, come back and tell me exactly how it felt. I like this guy. I love this guy. He's the right amount of obsessed. It's very funny. Alright, let's go deal with these parasites, get them off the trees so his trees will not perish. We got tree number 1 here. Hello there, Fungwar. I'm afraid you have been a bit of a nuisance for far too long, so it's time for you to perish. Here's number 2. Also, you may notice that my UI has actually changed a little bit. Patch 6.3 came out recently, and it added with it some new themes to the game. Including this, well, it added one new theme to the game, including this, not including, it's the only one. Specifically this very nice blue theme, which I'm a big fan of. I'm trying it out. I don't know if I'll keep it forever, but I'm a fan of it so far. Alright, back to Gabino. Let him know that his trees are safe. Hello there, Gabino. I have dealt with the fungwars as you asked. Well, did you take care of my fungwar infestation? Yes, at last I can enjoy a restful night's sleep. I must say, I'm glad to meet an adventurer of such talents. Just look at you in all your fungus-spattered glory. You have my thanks. I'm glad that I could help. Alright, what do you got next, Gabino? Gabino of Gabino's Boyer fame, and he needs a reliable adventurer to cull the ever-increasing microchew population. It's you, Satora, after the thrashing you gave those infernal fungwars. I do believe you might be the very person to solve another problem of mine, microchews. These vile little beasts draw their sustenance directly from the soil. Ordinarily, the forest would be only too happy to provide, but these days there are just too bloody many of them. So many, in fact, that they're leaching the every last nutrient from the ground. You think this soil is put here just for you and your microchew mates? I should go over then. And, well, I'm not rightly sure what it is I should do, but someone should certainly do something, and soon, before I apologize. The rage, you see, it takes over and there's naught I can do but fume and splutter. If you could see your way to exterminating 8 or so of these soil despoilers, you would have my eternal gratitude. Once you've taken care of the microchews, I'd be grateful if you would report to Eldfrith. You'll find him just outside. I hear the degradation of the soil has been as much a source of consternation to him as it has to me. I'm sure he'd appreciate knowing the problem's been solved. I love this man so much. Alright, 8 microchews it is. Let's go take care of that. There's 1. Get ourselves that disembowel running. On to number 2. Number 3 and 4. God, you really do want me to go all out on these microchews. I think there might barely be 8. Wait, no, map says there's actually quite a few up north. Okay. Yeah, there are a lot. Definitely worth culling them a bit. 2 more to go. Let's go for the buff from Disembowel. And let's go for you to finish it off. Alright, microchews are dealt with. Let's go report back to Eldfrith. Let them know the microchews are no longer an issue. And hopefully Gabodo can chill. Just a little bit. Only a little bit, though. I'm sure plenty of people derive entertainment, concern, from his rage. Hello there, Eldfrith. I am back with some news. Well, I'm here with some news. You say you've slain a good number of those microchews. Well, that is a welcome piece of news. I was afraid old Gabino would take an axe in hand and try to hack apart the pest himself. Perhaps now his troubled mind might know some peace. You have my thanks. Of course, I am only too happy to help. Alright, that is the last of the regular quests available to us at this time, and that we're going to be taking care of. The last quest we're going to be doing for today and for our trip back to the Gridania opening arc, we're going to be doing simply the Hest, which is the quest that unlocks Guild Hests. Now, are we going to be doing any Guild Hests? No, we're not going to be doing them today. But I am absolutely planning to, at some point, taking care of the Guild Hests over on our main account. Not sure when. They're a lower priority because most players don't do them at all, I believe. But they are definitely on my list of things I want to take care of. But we might as well take care of the quick quest to unlock them. Tierney believes you are ready to join a Guild Hest. Should you be interested in a challenge quite unlike your average Leave quest, you might consider joining a Guild Hest. If you wish to know more, pray speak with Battle Warden Ribald outside yonder tent. I'll inform him of your success against the Annals so that there are no doubt as to your abilities. Alright, well thank you for the introduction. Let's go unlock those Guild Hests. I was told the stalwart adventure would be along shortly. I take it that is you? Then permit me to tell you all about our current operations. Wait, might this be your first time participating in a Guild Hest? I remember my first Hest. It was the night of my 20th name day. My fellow guildmates invited me to join them in the slang of a family of Pisces who were stealing chocobo eggs from Bent Branch Meadows. The moment we arrived, one of the terrible beasts immediately turned to me and charged. The thing was thrice my size and had already maimed several chocobo keeps. There was no way I could win, so I simply froze and waited for the end. But that's when I remembered that I was not alone. My friends rallied around me, and together we defeated the Pisces. That, my friend, is what a Guild Hest is truly about. What say you, friend? Care to experience a Hest for yourself? Sure, eventually. Guild Hests, I may have gone over kind of what they are back before in the main Let's Play, but I'll go over them again. They're basically Leave quests, but with multiple players. But they're also kind of like, what's the name? There is the, what's the name? Yeah, there's the Smith. The Smith is available in the city-states and outside of the first 3 dungeons you can take on in multiplayer. The Smith will teach you about how to do various roles, DPS, tank, healer, as you go through series of trainings with the Smith. Guild Hests are kind of like a mix of that with Leave quests. Is the best way I can really explain it. They're short duties with multiple players that are in instanced areas, separate out from the rest of the world, where they kind of try to teach you about specific mechanics that you might encounter during dungeons or trials or other duties in multiplayer. Eventually, I do intend to cover them on the main Let's Play just so they're out of the way, but that's kind of what they are. But yeah. That is every single quest that is exclusive to players starting in Gridania. So I believe with that, we are now done for the day. Next time on Final Fantasy XIV, we're going to be reporting back south to the Mirror Planks, where we are going to be continuing the main story with salvaging the scene. We'll see everyone next time for that.